Hi, I'm Beck Marcus, a kid from Brooklyn who loves New York. The problem is I missed it, or so I've been told. So I decided to chat with our favorite celebrities and experience what New York used to be. Because before they were famous, they were us. Today we're talking with Oscar-nominated Eric Roberts from Pope of Greenwich Village, Runaway Train, and The Dark Knight. Let's go do this.
Hey, buddy boy.
Nice
How we
to see
doing,
you.
pal?
Thanks for being here, brother.
Sure, it's
Thanks
fun.
so much, man.
Yeah.
What is something NYC has that other cities don't?
It's got the best and the worst of everything. And all depending on how you aim yourself, you're gonna either reap the benefits of New York or the not so good things of New York. I've done them both. I know how to do it.
You know, like all my life, people have always said, you missed what New York was New York. Like, what does that mean? Like, what did I miss? What did it used to be?
It was nasty, but it had its own smell, its own look, its own personality, its own half-lit lighting.
Yeah.
It was just wonderful. And now it's Disneyland, and it's always lit,
Right.
and it's always beautiful, and it's very expensive now.
Yeah.
It was very cheap when I first got there.
Hey, you're from Atlanta, right?
Yes, I am.
Cool. So when did you first get to New York?
September of 1975.
What were the streets like when you got off that bus?
New York was kind of gnarly in 1975, 76, 77. It was rude.
Yeah.
But it had such a healthy foundation of humor that you rolled with it, you know?
Did you feel like you fit in when you got here?
Not at all. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
No. New Yorkers are their own breed, you know, and they're extraordinarily short with you in every area, but they have great humor.
What was the best place to go out that no longer exists?
They no longer exist.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a bar called Charlie's. It was very popular with the theater crowd. And when I agreed to sign with my then manager, Billy Bob Tresh, he walks me to Charlie's because he has to go meet another client. Come, I'll introduce you guys. Great. I go, I'm a 19. I weigh 119 pounds, and we're on our way over to Charlie's. And we get to Charlie's, and I met Chris Walken, who was on Broadway doing Sweet Bird of Youth with Irene Worth at the time, and. Walken said to me when he met me, "Hey, if you can act, you're gonna be a big star."
So that's it?
Yeah.
What was booking and shooting the Pope in Greenwich Village like?
Oh, it was a magic time.
Yeah.
That was my perfect New York year. If you're gonna talk about a year in New York, it was those 8 months working on that film, because I got that offer in January. We started to shoot in September, because I was up in Hartford doing The Glass Menagerie right after Tennessee Williams died. And I get a script based on the book called The Pope of Greenwich Village. They offer me any role I want to play. You want to play Charlie? You want to play Paulie? Pick your part, buddy. So I read the script. Charlie's a good leading man, and I hadn't played a leading man yet. So I was interested in that for that reason. But then the second or third time I read the script, I thought, this is so good, but I can't decide, because this character I have an idea about. Paulie was written as a tough thug, tough, stupid. Hey, come on, that kind of guy, kind of like, Rocky without the sweetness, you know.
Right.
And no, he was sweet, but without the good guyness. and so I was having real trouble deciding. So I decided, but if I change this part from a tough thug to a mama's boy wannabe tough guy, I got to read the book. So I read the book, and I see I can do that. I can make him that kind of guy, and so I did. And Mickey and I really bonded during that process,
Wow.
and we had a great time. And New York was so kind to us, so I made that movie. Everybody opened their doors, and everybody took care of us. We had wise guys around us all the time.
Yeah.
And
Were people screaming, Paulie?
yeah, after Pope came out,
Yeah, you couldn't.
I couldn't go anywhere for a long time.
That's awesome.
It's okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I didn't want to be famous, I would have been a plumber.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah. You want to promote anything?
You know what? You caught me off guard. I'm not thinking about it. So
Yeah.
so we'll go to imdb.com.
Cool.
They'll tell you more than I can.
I love it, man. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. And anytime you want to come back and talk about New York and tell some stories, we're here. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's Eric Roberts, and that was New York.